Hey awesome learners, welcome. In this series, we are exploring Django basics. This is the part 2 of this series. In this part, we are going to cover how to create a project in Django. On the last part, we have covered the basics. What is Django? Okay, so we have discussed what is Django and why we are using Django. This part, we are going to explore how we can create a project in Django. So for creating a project in Django, we are first going to need a folder, project directory. So I have created a project directory named Django tutorials. Inside this project directory, I am going to create my projects. Okay, so this is my project directory. Okay, this is now empty. Okay, so now comes how we can create a Django project. This is a directory first. So how we can create a Django project? So we can create Django project by the command Django admin start project name. Here Django basics is the project name. So what we are going to do is we are going to type a command. Okay, so let me first open a command from here. I will write cmd and hit enter. This is the command prompt. So I am just going to write Django admin start project, or project name is Django basics. Okay, it is taking some time, but okay, it have done. Okay, so the project is created. How we are going to look inside the project directory? There is another directory named Django basics. Django basics, what we have given here. Okay, what we have given as our project name. Fine. So inside Django basics, there are mainly two files. One is manage.py, second one is Django basics. Okay, first question, what is manage.py? Fine, manage.py is the file which takes every commands for the Django commands and process them. Like as if you want to run server, then manage.py will help. If you want to create apps, manage.py, mainly manage.py will be the management file. Okay, for now you just remember manage.py is going to the management file. We are going to hit this file for executing any of our commands. Okay, the second is Django basics. This is the app file. Okay, inside project there are apps. Okay, so what is apps? The first question you should ask. The apps mainly is Django have Django have designed its own, that every action should be placed inside an app. Let me go through an example. Suppose you are creating a e-commerce website. So the first part will be the user part, second will be the products, third will be the cart and payments. Okay, so the user part is going to be covered by a app. That's name you can do, but suppose that name is user. Okay, so user is a small app, products will be the small app, and others will be the small app. Okay, integrating both three app, a project will. I think you get my answer, or else we will explore this on the next videos. For now, just remember every major functionality should be separated by apps in Django. Okay, the many benefits of this will be we can use, suppose you like the user part of a project. Okay, so basically you have a past website where you want that user part to come from there, and you want to use this in other websites. So what you should do, you should just copy that app from that project and place it inside another project. That's all you can. That will be a more maintainable and more portable. That's why Django have separated. Django have suggested us that we have to separate all the functionality of a project to apps. So this is the source of project app. Okay, you can think it as a project app. This name is same as the project name, Django basics. Inside this there are mainly three files. Okay, First one, settings.py. This file contains all the settings of your application, your database configuration, your static file configuration, your installed apps, everything is going to place in settings.py. URL is .py. URL, I think you know URL. Okay, so to handle every route, there is a url.py. It will handle every route to this app, this project. Okay, wsgi, this is the configuration file. We will explore this in the next part. Okay, so for now we are going to stick to settings and url. We are going to use settings.url mostly. Okay, this is how the project structure is, and if you want a visual look, you can find this is the project structure. So Django Basics, inside Django Basics there are mainly two files, manage.py, Django Basics. Inside Django Basics there are three files. Okay, this is the project structure. Okay, so now what we are going to do, we are going to run this project. Okay, how we are going to run this project? So for running this project, we are just remember that for running the project we want manage.py. Okay, we want manage.py, but we are not inside manage.py. Now we are inside Django tutorials. Okay, if I will write tree over here, look what happened. We are inside Django Basics. Okay, so here there is no manage.py. Okay, so what we are going to do is we are going to enter to enter inside the project. The project will be Django underscore basics. Okay, okay, we are now in this directory. Okay, pastly we are in this directory, we have created the project. Now we are inside this directory to use manage.py. Okay, so let me run the server first. Okay, Python for running the server, manage.py. I have told you manage.py is going to be the management file. Every command you are asking, you are executing, that should be passed through the manage.py, because manage.py gives us the ability to compile any command. Okay, Python manage.py run server. Okay, so let me hit enter to it and discuss something. We are running the server. Have you defined the server? Have you started the server? Have you done everything? Anything on server? Okay. Don't be stressed. Django is providing us a development server. We can use this server for development. Okay. So this server is consisting of the server criteria, all the server criteria. While running this command, our app is going to executed by the Django server. Okay. So this server is giving us the response on this link. Okay, so I am just going to copy this link. I will hit I will select this and hit Control C, and I am going to place it in my browser. Okay, so let me hit enter. Wow, this is the success message. That is, your project have been created successfully. Okay, so this is the success message. This is how we are going to create and run a server in Django. Okay, I think you get what we have discussed. Now we have just simply discussed what is how to create a project. We are going to create a project by the command Django admin start project Django basics. Django basics is our basically project app. This is our project structure. Manage.py will be the management command line files. Then Django basics, inside that settings.py for every settings of your project. urls.py for your URL maintenance purpose. After that we have entered to our project. Okay, we are inside the project directory. After that we have entered to our project as cd space Django basics, because we have to enter to the manage.py file. After that we have executed the command to run the server, Python manage.py run server, and this server is the development server given by Django. That's all we have discussed in this part. I think you get all things. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned.